Welcome to Mint. I am Tarun Shukla. In this edition of From the Newsroom, we have with us Liz Mathew. Welcome to the show, Liz. The Comptroller and Auditor General's report on coal, power and airport modernization, the Delhi airport modernization, has put corruption back on the national agenda. It has also created problems for the Congress-led UPA government. To find out more, let's ask Liz. Liz, what do you think would be the political repercussions of the CAG reports that have been tabled in the Parliament this week? How do you think the Parliament will behave next week, all through next week?
See, corruption has been one major issue since this UPA government returned to power in 2009, and BJP has been using it, against as a major weapon against the government, and it has already, 4 sessions when the Parliament sessions have been disturbed by that. Now the Parliament session just began, and BJP today itself has indicated that it would ask for nothing but Prime Minister's resignation for this. He has to quit the office. That is what they said. Here, unlike the 2G, the second generation spectrum allocation irregularity scam, here then the Prime Minister had this excuse of blaming it on the allies, saying that it's a coalition pressure and all the ally ministers were involved in that. And now here the Prime Minister himself was in charge of coal ministry. Today the major of the 3 is the coal allocation irregularities. The BJP said that PM cannot escape from this responsibility. So they said he is morally, politically and liable for this report. He has to quit the office. So which means the next week the same the repercussion will be echoed in the House in the next week when the House resume its both houses resume its proceedings on Tuesday.
Okay. And Monday would be Eid, so I assume all the political parties will start reacting from Tuesday. How are the various political parties likely to react to the CAG reports when the Parliament convenes next week?
See, on the issue of corruption, there has been a unity, among the opposition parties. Like the left and BJP, ideologically they are rivals, but when it comes to the corruption issue, both have been opposing the government and both have been attacking the government, very vehemently criticizing the government over this corruption matters, the corruption charges. Like, JPC demand was from both left and BJP, together a united opposition sought for it. So, even the allies, I mean the non-BJP, non-Congress parties like AIDMK and BJD would actually, join the BJP to ask for, to take actions or, to attack the government or put the government over mat in Parliament next week.
Okay. What are the policy decisions you think will get delayed because of this ruckus in the Parliament?
See, here in this case, in the UPA, which had been accused of policy paralysis, which are which had affected the investment atmosphere in the country, has some kind of return, after the presidential election, after Mr. Pranab Mukherjee left for Rashtrapati Bhavan, had some kind of reinitiated the reform process. They were, the new finance minister, Mr. P. Chidambaram, has announced certain measures to, revive the economy. And politically also, Congress party also was a kind of, giving signs of revival in the party, a revamp in the party, which would likely to help them, or which is expected to help them in the 2014 election and the upcoming election in the, this year and end and the 2013 beginning. But what will happen is, now that this issue is back on the agenda for the opposition, again, there will be disruptions in Parliament, which means there is no legislation. The government has actually put listed a lot of reform initiatives, in the sense when it comes to economy, like PFRDA bill, which is obviously opposed also by the ally Trinamool Congress, but again they had kind of they were planning to resume the talks, and they were expecting to bring it back on the agenda. And also Lokpal bill, without unity among the parties you cannot bring this kind of reforms. And also the land acquisition bill, which is food security bill. There are so many legislations which is also this, the UPA's main agenda, like, the election plan for the next poll plank, that are also going to be affected.
With all these CAG reports coming in, doesn't look like the Congress-led UPA government is going to be off the hook anytime soon. Thanks for your thoughts, Liz. That's all we have in today's shows. Stay tuned.